Good morning, traders, and this is your Aussie day trade setup for today. So, very interesting day yesterday. Not sure what to make of it. Looked like total confusion to me. But so this long tail here is crap data. The tail's a lot shorter than that. And basically, what we have is, and the close was also on the line. So this the open and the close was right here at 51651, and then we moved. We'll work it out now, but I mean, we moved massively to the upside, and then just as the equal amount to the downside, pretty much. So we've got a spinning top, hanging man, indecision, range bar, whatever you want to call it, but that is confusion. Okay, and just look to the left to see this is what the confusion is all about. Do we sell off this line or do we buy the break? Okay, now we've had a daily close above this previous high. We've had the daily close above the previous high. So, yeah, I think it's just confusion at the moment of whether we're going to make this into a bigger range or are we actually going to break through. Okay, so you can see there's my nonsense data there. And we will go through the lower time frames and see exactly what it is. So at this stage, the trend is still up. We should be looking for opportunities to buy. The only thing that does concern me at the moment is that. Hit it on that. So from that fractal to that fractal is the trend line. We've closed below it. We've now tested the break. So that's the only thing that does concern me. Okay. And this previous level, you'll see we're above it and broke below it, and we're also testing at levels intersecting trend line and level. So this could be a sort of a warning bell that there could be some profit taking for the week. Okay, so maybe drive it down today, which in itself is not a bad thing. The trend is pretty strong to the upside, and I would like to see a breakout retest. Okay, and there are a couple at the moment. So let me just put them all in. So there's one there, there's one there, and there's one there. And then the next one is going to be pretty much there. Okay, so if you look to the downside, there are quite a few areas where we can get in. And then obviously looking closer, you can see there are a couple in between as well. Okay, there's another one right here where we are currently, we just closed below that though, so let's just get rid of that one. Okay, so if you come to the half hour here, pretty messy. So just look to the left. I'm going to delete these levels. So the first thing we want to do is just look to the left, look for every single inside tail. That is a potential area for buyers to step in. Okay, and I'm going to add one more so you can see the buying opportunities you have. So every single tail here. Okay, not these ones on the downside. These ones on the inside. Those are your buying opportunities. That's where there was something happening. So price rejected it here, came back, rejected it again there, then broke through, then came and tested there, and then broke through. Okay, so always look on the inside. Right, so let's just get rid of all the noise. So as I say, the only thing that is concerning me right now is pretty much that trend line break. Okay, looking at my oscillators, we are in a buying zone, and it's off the bottom of the alligator. Okay, so from an hour perspective, we should be looking to buy. At this stage, looking at what's going on, 10 cent is down 1.2%, Rand fairly flat 14.74, and US futures market is down, but that's because crude oil is down. And I see Hang Seng was down quite a bit, but that's coming back quite nicely. And the US futures are coming back as well, being fairly flat. So there is potential for a move, a gap down, but I think then what you need to be doing is looking for your opportunities. Okay, there could be one around here, but I'd almost be wanting to take it off here and pretty much gap as well. Okay, so on the half hour as well, we have broken below the alligator and come back up to test it. The other little bit of information that we need to keep in our heads is that we have a wedge. Okay, we have a wedge, we have a level, there's the level that we bounced off, and we had 190 point move in the last half hour of trading. That last half hour of trading is pretty much the futures market for this instrument. So, yeah, sellers were in most of the day, and then after hours they bought. So that could be telling us something as well. Okay, could be profit taking, but it could also be scaling in. And this trend is up, so I'm pretty much of the opinion that we should be looking for opportunities to buy. Whether it's here or lower down, not entirely sure, but we need to watch what happens for that. Okay, so just see if there's any fractals on the 12-minute that we can pay attention to. Now we do have a fractal break. Is it a break? Yep, we've got a fractal break. It's pretty much on the alligator. Let's not take that as gospel. We need to wait for a decent fractal. Though I'd almost expect, if we do move to the upside, I'd expect a little bit of the upside and then come back and test this. Yeah. Okay, so I'm looking for longs. Okay, whether it is on this wedge break to the upside, or whether we are moving further down and I'm looking for an opportunity of, where's my next level? So the next level would be around this gap at 51,100. Okay, so that would be an opportunity to buy, or alternatively on this wedge break. And I think the nice thing about the wedge break at the moment, still a 400 point stop loss. So stop loss would be below this 12-minute 200 moving average, 200 EMA. Okay, so that's kind of my view at the moment. I'm looking for longs, just looking for a level to get in off. This level here is interesting, but the fact that we close below it just concerns me a bit, so I'd rather look for the next level. And the next level could also be pretty much just over here. Let's see, there's some tails here on the lower time frames. So 51,430 is another area as well. And you can see that's kind of wasn't quite tagged. Let's delete that. Just short of this level here. So always possible that it gaps down and comes and finds this level, forms a double bottom here inside a wedge. Then you're looking at a 5 or 6 minute chart. And as soon as you see the positive price action, you're in with a long, and you've got a really tight stop just below this level here of 51436. So that could be a really nice entry anticipating the wedge break with very low risk. And obviously the wedge break happens, you're looking for, I'll go for just under the top of the wedge there. So this bar here, just underneath it here, that would be my thing of 52, I can round that off 5,200. That's kind of where I'd take profit again. Okay, so let's just move across to the ichimoku. That's always gives us a little bit more confirmation. Okay, at this moment the trend is down on the 12 minutes. Everything is bearish. Okay, so ignore this cloud, ignore this long move here and this long move here. The cloud is, there was a twist quite some time ago. We are pretty much bearish. We've broken through the cloud and we've tested the cloud here, and we've broken back down again. The fact that we've closed above Kijinsen is a signal, but not a proper bullish signal. Okay, but so everything at the moment on the 12 is bearish. But the oscillator is also indicating we need to be paying attention here. Now, I'm not going to pay too much attention to this because this bar is going to influence it. So buying opportunity at the moment. Looking at the 30-minute, pretty much the same scenario. We've got a twist, we've got a crossover, and triggers band through price. So we do have quite a lot happening here. Now, the higher the time frames, the more the cloud comes into play. You see bottom of the cloud here and top of cloud here. So that is an area where you would expect some kind of support. And look to the left, you'll see there was quite a bit of interaction there. On the hour, everything is still bullish. I think we've broken through Kijinsen and we're now testing Kijinsen. So if we reject Kijinsen, you can expect some more move down, and then I would expect back down into this area here, 51,200 area. Okay, and possibly even lower towards the gap here. And looking at the 4 hour, that was a pin bar rejection off a level. So for all intents and purposes, break above 51,718 is long. Okay, everything in this thing is bullish at the moment. There's no reason to be looking for any shorts. And the daily is exactly the same. Okay, so even us coming back down to test this breakout here is a buying opportunity because the trend is very strong to the upside. Okay, so to summarize that, we are looking for longs, looking for a level to get in. Okay, so either a break up here, because that's a break of the 4 hour pin bar of 51718. But I think if you're going to trade the break, be careful, because what you're going to see is you're going to see a move up here. It'll bounce off the cloud, come back, that'll be your entry. Okay. Alternatively, if we do continue with a gap down, and I just want to see if the market's recovering anymore, 10 cents covered ever so slightly, so it may recover by the time we open as well. But that is the scenario that we see at the moment. So even if we do move to the downside with a gap, look for an opportunity to get long. Get your levels in, pay attention to what's going on at the level, and even if you just scale in with a very small position and pick your stop area fairly wide and just wait for things to happen. Okay, so anyway guys, that's it for me today. Hope it helps, and I will catch you later. Cheers for now.